there a point in your career where the opportunities started to roll in much faster? Was there like a festival or an audition that you did?
I think overnight when I won the San Francisco Comedy Competition in '93, literally answering machine, old days, 70 messages, managers, agents, flavor of the month. Came down here, got Connie Tevel. She was Helen Hunt's manager. William Morris, all the suits, showcases, this, that. That lasted 30 days, didn't hit, and that was it. And I'm working around trying to figure things out, doing improv classes at the old Greyhound bus station, which is actually the old Cahuenga Theater on Cahuenga and Hollywood Way, which is now Hollywood Boulevard, which is now a Greyhound station. But we paid $5, two to was it 4 hour class? Yeah, from 2 to 6, I'd pay $5 and we would just play improv games. And then I'm still doing Rocco and Cat Dog. And then I got an opportunity to do audition for something called the Stephanie Miller Show on UPN on the Paramount lot. And I got it 13 weeks on the Paramount lot. I got in the Windsor gate. I made it. I'm rolling again. Nope, that show got canceled. Then I back out on the road. Then Stephanie Miller says, I'm doing radio at KBC. So I drive from the Valley, North Hollywood to KBC every day, 5 days a week. From 5 to 7, we do sketches. Engineer arranges them, and then we play them at 7 o'clock when I'm driving home, and I hear them on the way home. And I'm doing that for about a year, and then the audition for the Taco Bell Chihuahua came along. And then that really started to open doors voiceover-wise. I got to appear on Hollywood Squares. I got some other things from it. But the acting stuff didn't really hit until 2001, the audition for Reno 911. That was really the more substantial stuff that opened up the on-camera acting doors. But everything has been in pieces and been little victories here and there, you know.
How did you get Reno 911?
I went an audition. My manager, Heidi Wright-Bort, was really sort of instrumental in convincing Julie Ashton to see somebody a little bit older. They were doing a sketch show, Tom, Ben, and Carrie. I had never seen The State, which was good because I went into the room. I didn't know who they were. And I just did my audition was the guy that I used to do this in my act, the chamois Michael, take a napkin and look at Michael. This is the chamois. Looks like an ordinary cocktail napkin. As a matter of fact, Michael, you pull it apart. You can't pull it apart. That is stronger than a California marriage, Michael. Look at that. And then I did Woody Allen, you know, that soon went to Vegas and lost her babysitting money, but it's all right. You know, I'm married to her. So and I did that. And then I did what I did on Mark Cohen's Make Me Laugh. I was running out of bits because Make Me Laugh would just eat all your punchlines. You didn't have time for setups. So right before I went out, I'm talking to Mark Pitt and we were both doing Pacino. And I'm like, I'm going to do Al Pacino as a birthday clown. Yeah. How are you doing? Are you a little kid? Okay. I'm going to make for you. You're going to like it for your 5th birthday. I'm going to make you a poodle. Why you cry? What the fuck are you crying for? And I did it on Make Me Laugh. And I went, oh, I'm going to add that to my audition. And I did those 3 things for Ben, Tom, and Carrie. They loved it. Go to studio, go to network. We're going to do a sketch show. They write a bunch of sketches. We go to Fox, Gail Berman, sit around a conference table. Cedric, Nisi, Wendy was not there. It was Amy Brissette. Very fine actress, lives in St. Charles, Louisiana now. Mom, super talented. But it was all the guys. Ben, Carrie, Tom, Nisi, Cedric Yarborough, and myself. And we do all these sketches, and at the end of it, they go, no, Fox doesn't want to do this. And then they're like, oh, we still have a budget. We have a week left. We're going to go home. We're going to make fun of cops. So go home and think about some characters. So I never had to audition as Garcia. I just went home and thought about Barney Fife type of guy, self-loathing. My roommate's name, Dan Garcia, was from Merced, California in college. He was a cowboy. Doggone Carlos, listen to country music. Says Garcia is a good last name for him. Kind of keep him like this. Let's see what happens. Make him a little indignant. Play by the rules guy. Closet racist. Doesn't like himself. See what happens. And then we just started doing stuff. And then we did the first pilot of Reno 911 in San Pedro with Beth McCarthy from Saturday Night Live. And it didn't get picked up. And then 2 years later at Comedy Central, they needed material. And Ben, Tom, and Carrie said, we filmed this. And they said, we like it. Let's reshoot the pilot for Comedy Central. And it got picked up in 2003.
Wow. What a cool story.
Yeah. The abridged version.
So I understand that a lot of that Reno 911 was not scripted, but it was improvised. How was that to do?
Well, I had done those improv classes, you know, from 2 to 4 in the old Cahuenga Theater. It was really paid by the numbers improv. But once you knew your character and you knew that it was actually breaking the rules of improv. It wasn't yes and, it was no, stop it. But we would always let somebody else drive the scene, you know. You're going to go to the Instagram or go to old Reno clips, and it's Cedric and I trying to stop a kid from dropping his bike from one roof to another. And then he bets us that he can do it. And we're like, all right, bet you can. And of course, the ramp falls, he crashes to his death, and we just get out of there. But everything in between, we know that everything up between is just going to be up to us. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, you're trying to jump your bike. And the kid says, well, I bet you I can do it. Oh, you bet me you can do it. Okay, Kenny Rogers. Okay, Mr. Gambler. I got 3 Washoe County dollars. What you got, Jones? 5. Here's 8 Washoe County dollars. Says, we bet you cannot drop your, and that all came because the kid said, I bet you. So Good Cop, Black Cop was what we turned into. It was called Good Cop, Bad Cop. And then in the rehearsal, we just said, Good Cop, Black Cop. What? Yeah, Good Cop, Bad Cop, Black Cop, same thing. No, it's not. Yes, it is. And then we just start fighting. So it just kind of happens.
Did you, at the beginning of that, did you see that it was going to be as big as it was, as it is currently? I mean, it's still.
Yes. The first pilot I knew because, and here's how you'll know as a comic. When a comic can make the wait staff and the bartenders at a comedy club laugh, that's a great comic. They've seen it all. And the staff is like, oh my God, I can't wait to get my break to go see this person. And that's what it was. The crew was laughing. The grips, the gaffers, the guys that could give a F, they were all laughing. So we go, oh yeah, there's some chemistry here. We got this. This is funny. This is good. It's good. We have a gift. It's good. It was good. We knew it. And then when it didn't get picked up by Comedy Fox, we were like, what? It's a parody of Cops. How can you not pick this up? And then Jim Sharp was like, hey, Ben, Tom, what do you got? And they go, we got this, like I said. And then he knew. He had the eye. And Comedy Central was the rightful home for it. And now Quibi.